Yo, Gen Z. Ever feel like the system is rigged? Like some people get ahead, not because they hustle harder, but because they play by a different set of rules? You're not imagining things. When big government and big businesses get in bed together, it's a recipe for disaster. We're talking about corporate favors, special deals, and laws written to crush the little guy. This ain't the free market. It's crony capitalism, and it's screwing us all over. We're taught that capitalism is about competition, innovation, and the best ideas rising to the top. But what happens when the biggest companies get to write the rules? What happens when they use their money and influence to buy off politicians and rig the game in their favor? That's not capitalism, that's corruption, plain and simple. It's time to call out this corrupt system for what it is. It's time to demand a level playing field where everyone has a fair shot. It's time to empower the creators, the innovators, the small businesses that are the backbone of our economy. Let's break up these monopolies, expose the corruption, and give everyone a fighting chance. Look, free markets are awesome, in theory. They're supposed to be about competition, innovation, and giving consumers what they want. But when corporations get too big and powerful, they can warp the market in their favor. They lobby for regulations that crush smaller competitors, making it nearly impossible for the little guy to survive. They buy out any startups that threaten their dominance. They flood the market with cheap products, driving out competition, only to jack up prices once they have a monopoly. Think about it. Do you really think Big Pharma wants you to have affordable health care? Do you think Big Tech wants you to have real privacy online? Do you think Big Oil wants you to have clean, renewable energy? These companies get rich off the status quo, and they'll do whatever it takes to keep it that way. Let's get specific. Big Pharma lobbies for laws that keep drug prices sky high, even for life-saving medication. They spend millions on advertising, convincing us we need their expensive brand-name drugs when cheaper generics would do the trick. And they fund studies that support their products, while burying research that exposes any risks. It's a rigged game, and we're the ones paying the price, literally. Big Tech, those friendly faces of Silicon Valley, they gobble up your data, track your every move online, and sell it to the highest bidder. They silence voices they don't agree with, censor content that challenges their narrative, and manipulate algorithms to control what you see and hear. They claim to be connecting the world, but they're really building a digital panopticon where we're constantly being watched and controlled. And Big Oil? They've known about climate change for decades, but have spent millions spreading misinformation and lobbying against any meaningful action. They block clean energy alternatives, pollute our planet, and prioritize profits over the health of our planet. They're literally gambling with our future, and they don't seem to care. So, what can we do about it? First, we need to call out this BS for what it is. We need to expose the corruption, the lobbying, the backroom deals that benefit the few at the expense of the many. We need to demand transparency and accountability from our elected officials. Second, we need to level the playing field. We need to support policies that empower small businesses, encourage competition, and break up these massive monopolies. We need to make it easier for startups to thrive, for innovators to innovate, and for consumers to have real choices. The good news is that Gen Z gets it. We're already supporting indie creators, open source software, and local businesses. We're demanding ethical sourcing, sustainable practices, and transparent business models. We're choosing to vote with our wallets, supporting companies that align with our values. This isn't just about economics. It's about our future. It's about creating a world where everyone has a fair shot, where innovation thrives, and where we're not beholden to these corporate giants. So, the next time you're about to buy something, think about who you're supporting. Choose the indie artist over the corporate behemoth. Choose the local bookstore over the online giant. Choose the small business fighting to make a difference. Because every dollar you spend is a vote for the kind of world you want to live in.